I brought the potato salad you hate. My name is Paul. I'm 32 and I manage inventory at a pharmaceutical warehouse in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That sentence came from my wife, Jennifer, while she unpacked the cooler at our annual family picnic. She said it like it was funny. Like watching me scrape mayonnaise off my plate was entertainment. I looked at her across the checkered blanket. She was smiling at something on her phone. Not at me. Not at the kids running past. Just the phone. We had been married for 7 years. Good years, I thought. We bought a house together 3 years back. Fixed it up ourselves. Painted the kitchen yellow because she liked yellow. I worked doubles to cover the mortgage when her hours got cut at the clinic where she did billing. Never complained about it. But lately something felt wrong. She started going out more. Girls' nights, she called them. Book club on Thursdays. Yoga on Saturday mornings. I never questioned it. Trusted her. That was the deal, right? You trust your wife. My best friend Logan showed up around noon. He walked over with that easy grin he always had, slapped me on the shoulder, grabbed a beer from the cooler. Logan and I went back to high school. He was the guy who drove me to the hospital when I broke my wrist sophomore year. The guy who stood beside me at my wedding. The guy I called when my dad died. Good turnout, he said, scanning the crowd. Yeah. My mom went all out this year. Jennifer laughed at something on her phone again. Logan glanced at her, then back at me. Something passed across his face, fast. But I caught it. You good? I asked. Yeah, just hungry. He grabbed a plate and walked toward the grill. I watched him go. Watched Jennifer watch him go. That was the moment. The one where a part of me knew. Not the details. Not the full picture. Just that something was off. Like when you hear a sound in your house at night and your body tenses before your brain catches up. I stood there holding a paper plate with a burger I did not want to eat anymore, and I felt the ground shift under me just a little. Jennifer looked up from her phone and smiled at me. Big, bright, the kind of smile that does not reach the eyes. Having fun, babe? I nodded, but I was not having fun. I met Jennifer when I was 23. She was working at a coffee shop near the warehouse. I came in every morning for the same order. Black coffee, no sugar. She remembered it after the second day. Started having it ready when I walked in. That is how it started. We got married 2 years later. Small ceremony. Just family and a few friends. Logan was my best man. Gave a speech that made everyone laugh. Made Jennifer cry. Good tears, she said. The early years were solid. We worked. Saved money. Talked about having kids someday. Went on road trips when we could afford it. Nothing fancy. Just us and the open road. Logan was always around. He was single. No serious relationships. Said he was waiting for the right person. He would come over for football games. Help me fix things around the house. Jennifer liked him. Said he was like family. I agreed. But the last 6 months changed things. Jennifer started checking her phone constantly, smiling at texts she would not show me. When I asked who it was, she would say it was her sister or a coworker. I believed her because I had no reason not to. She stopped asking about my day, stopped sitting with me on the couch after dinner. We used to watch shows together, talk about nothing, laugh. But now she would take her phone upstairs and close the bedroom door. I told myself it was stress. Her job was demanding. Maybe she needed space. Logan started acting different too. He would cancel plans last minute, stopped coming over as much. When I asked if something was wrong, he said work was busy. I believed him too. Looking back now, the signs were everywhere. Jennifer started wearing perfume to run errands. New clothes appeared in her closet. She joined a gym but never seemed tired after workouts. She started talking about needing more independence, more time for herself. I gave it to her. Because that is what you do when you love someone. But at the picnic, watching her laugh at her phone while Logan stood 20 feet away not looking at either of us, the pieces started clicking together. My mom came over and asked if I was feeling okay. Fine, I said. She squeezed my shoulder. You look pale. I was not pale. I was just starting to see clearly. Jennifer set her phone down on the blanket. Logan came back with a plate of food. They did not look at each other, did not speak, but the air between them felt heavy. I knew. I just did not know how bad it was yet. The picnic went on. Kids played, adults talked. Someone brought out a speaker and started playing classic rock. The sun was high and bright. Everything looked normal. I sat on the blanket next to Jennifer. She was scrolling through her phone again. I watched her thumbs move across the screen. Fast. Focused. "Who are you texting?" I asked. She did not look up. "Just Kayla." Kayla was her co-worker. They went to lunch sometimes. "What about?" "Nothing important, just work stuff." I nodded, took a sip of my beer. It tasted flat. Logan walked past us again. This time he did look. At her, not at me, and she looked back, just for a second. But it was enough. My stomach dropped. I stood up. "I need to grab something from the car." Jennifer did not respond. I walked to the parking area, sat in my truck with the windows down, stared at the steering wheel, tried to think, tried to make sense of what I was feeling. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was seeing things that were not there. But I was not wrong. I pulled out my phone, opened the app for our phone plan. We shared an account. I had never checked her usage before, never felt the need to. I scrolled through the call logs from the last month. Logan's number appeared over and over again. Late at night, early in the morning, calls that lasted 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, hundreds of texts. My hands started shaking. I sat there for 15 minutes, maybe longer, trying to process it, trying to figure out what to do. When I walked back to the picnic, Jennifer was standing. Logan was next to her. They were talking, close, too close. My mom was serving dessert. My uncle was telling a story. Everyone was laughing. I walked up to them. "Hey," they both turned. Jennifer smiled. Logan nodded. "Can I talk to you?" I said to Jennifer. "Sure. What's up?" I looked at Logan. He did not move. "Alone," I added. Jennifer's smile faded. "Okay." We walked toward the edge of the park, away from everyone. She crossed her arms. "What's going on?" she asked. I looked at her, really looked at her, tried to find the woman I married, the one who used to laugh at my jokes, the one who used to hold my hand while we walked. She was not there anymore. "Are you sleeping with Logan?" Her face did not change, did not flinch. She just stared at me. Then she smiled. Not a guilty smile, not a nervous smile, a relieved one. "Yes," she said. "I am." The world went quiet. The sounds of the picnic faded. All I could hear was my own heartbeat. She kept talking, but I barely heard the words. I just stood there, numb. We walked back to the picnic together. Jennifer was still talking, explaining, justifying. "It just happened, Paul. We did not plan it. But I am happy, happier than I have been in years. And I think you deserve to know the truth." I did not respond, did not look at her. When we reached the blanket, she stopped walking, turned to face everyone, my family, her family. Logan standing there with his hands in his pockets. "Can I have everyone's attention?" she called out. People stopped talking, turned toward us. My mom looked concerned. My uncle put down his plate. Jennifer took a breath, smiled. "I just want to say something," she began. "I know this is not the best time or place, but I have been holding this in for too long, and I think everyone should know." I felt my chest tighten. "I am leaving Paul." The words landed like stones. People froze. Someone dropped a cup. "I am in love with Logan. We have been together for 8 months, and today I am moving out. I am starting a new life." She said it like it was an announcement, like she was sharing good news. Logan's face went pale. He did not move, did not speak. My mom stood up. Jennifer, what are you? I am sorry, Jennifer continued. But I have to be honest. I am not happy. I have not been happy for a long time. And Logan makes me happy. She turned to me, beaming. I am leaving you for him today. The silence was suffocating. I just stood there. Calm. Quiet. Everyone was staring at me, waiting for me to yell, to break down, to do something. But I did not. I looked at Logan. He was staring at the ground, jaw clenched. Then I looked at Jennifer, and I nodded. Okay, I said. She blinked, confused. Okay? Yeah, if that is what you want. She laughed, nervous now. That is it? You are not going to fight for me? No. Her smile faltered. I turned to Logan. Congratulations. He finally looked up. His face was white. Paul, Save it. I walked past them, grabbed my keys from the blanket, started heading toward my truck. Jennifer called after me. Where are you going? I stopped, turned around. I am leaving. You two can have the house. Have whatever you want. I am done. That is it? She shouted. You are just going to walk away? I smiled. Not a happy smile, just a tired one. Yeah, that is it. I got in my truck, started the engine. Through the windshield, I saw Jennifer standing there, arms crossed, angry now. Logan beside her, still pale, still quiet. My mom was crying. My uncle was shaking his head. I put the truck in reverse. As I backed out, I saw Jennifer pull out her phone, start typing furiously. I knew who she was texting. Logan's phone buzzed. He pulled it out, read the screen. His face went even paler. I drove away, did not look back, did not cry. I just drove, because I knew something Jennifer did not, something Logan definitely did not want her to know. And I was about to make sure she found out. But not yet. Not until the moment hurt the most. I had time, and I was going to use it. I drove for an hour. No destination, just away. Eventually, I pulled into a diner off the highway, sat in a booth by the window, ordered coffee, did not drink it. My phone buzzed. Texts from my mom, my uncle, a few cousins. I ignored them. Then a call came through. Logan. I let it ring. He called again, and again. On the fourth call, I answered. What? Paul, man, I am so sorry. I did not mean for it to happen like this. Stop. He went quiet. You are not sorry. You are just panicking because she announced it in front of everyone and now you look like the bad guy. That is not true. Yeah, it is. Silence. Where are you? He asked. Does not matter. Paul, listen, I know you are pissed. But we need to talk about this. We need to figure out... Figure out what? How you are going to live with my wife? How you are going to move into my house? It is not like that. Then what is it like? He did not answer. I hung up. 30 seconds later, Jennifer called. I answered. Paul, you need to come back. We need to talk about the house, about splitting things up. You cannot just leave without... I can, and I did. This is not fair. You are acting like a child. I almost laughed. I am acting like a child. Yes, running away is not going to solve anything. Neither is sleeping with my best friend. But you managed to do that just fine. She went quiet. I want to be civil about this, she said finally. I do not want this to get ugly. It is already ugly, Jennifer. Paul, I will call you when I am ready to talk. Until then, do not contact me. I hung up. Sat there staring at the coffee. Then I pulled out my phone again, opened my contacts. Scrolled down to a name I had not called in months. Ethan, Logan's older brother. Ethan and Logan did not talk much, had not for years. Something about money and family land. I did not know the details, just knew they were not close. But Ethan owed me a favor. 2 years ago, I lent him $5,000 when his business was going under. He paid me back within 6 months. Said if I ever needed anything, just ask. I hit call. He answered on the second ring. Paul? Hey, Ethan. Long time. What is going on? I need to ask you something about Logan. Pause. What about him? Is he seeing anyone? Like seriously seeing anyone? Another pause, longer this time. Why are you asking? Just answer the question. Ethan sighed. Yeah, he is. My heart started pounding. Who? Her name is Brooke. They have been together for about a year. He does not talk about it much, keeps it quiet, but yeah, it is serious. How serious? He proposed to her 3 weeks ago. They got married yesterday. Small ceremony, just immediate family. The words hit me like a punch. Married? Yeah, I was there. Why? What is this about? I did not answer right away. Just sat there processing. Logan got married. Yesterday. And today, Jennifer announced she was leaving me for him. Paul? You still there? Yeah. Thanks, Ethan. What is going on? Nothing. I will explain later. I hung up, sat back in the booth, and smiled. Because Jennifer had no idea. Logan had no idea I knew, and I was about to ruin both of their lives. I spent the night in a motel outside the city, did not sleep much, just lay there staring at the ceiling, thinking. The next morning, I called my lawyer, guy named Preston. We went to the same gym. He handled my dad's estate when he passed. Paul, good to hear from you. What can I do? I need to file for divorce. Silence. Okay, can I ask what happened? My wife is having an affair. Announced it publicly yesterday. Said she is leaving me for my best friend. Damn, I am sorry. Do not be. I need this done fast, and I need to make sure I keep the house. The house is in both your names, right? Yeah, but I paid the down payment. I can prove that. And I have been covering the mortgage for the last 3 years while she was underemployed. That helps. I will draft the paperwork. Anything else? Yeah, I want to freeze our joint accounts. Today. I can do that. Give me an hour. Thanks. I hung up, made another call. This time to Jennifer's sister, Claire. Claire and I always got along. She never liked Logan, thought he was arrogant. Paul, are you okay? I heard what happened. I am fine. Listen, I need to tell you something. What? Logan got married yesterday. Silence. What? He married a woman named Brooke. Small ceremony. His brother told me. But Jennifer said, I know what Jennifer said. She has no idea. Logan has been playing both of them. Claire cursed under her breath. Does Jennifer know? Not yet. Are you going to tell her? Not directly, but I think she is about to find out. Paul, what are you planning? Nothing illegal, just making sure the truth comes out. Be careful. I will. I hung up. Next, I called my mom, told her I was okay, told her not to worry. She cried, said she always knew something was off about Jennifer, said she was sorry. I told her it was not her fault. Then I called Ethan back. Hey, I need one more favor. Shoot. Can you tell Brooke what happened yesterday? At the picnic? Pause. You want me to tell my new sister-in-law that Logan has been cheating on her? Yes. Paul, that is. He has been sleeping with my wife for 8 months, while he was engaged to Brooke, while he was planning his wedding. She deserves to know. Ethan sighed. Yeah, she does. Will you tell her? I will do better than that. I will make sure Logan is in the room when she finds out. Good. You are playing hardball. He earned it. Fair enough, give me a few hours. Thanks. I hung up. Then I drove back to Sioux Falls, back to the house. When I pulled up, Jennifer's car was in the driveway. So was Logan's. I sat in my truck for a minute, then got out, walked up to the front door, did not knock, just used my key. They were sitting on the couch, Jennifer's head on Logan's shoulder, watching television. They both looked up when I walked in. "Paul," Jennifer said, standing. "What are you doing here?" I did not answer, just looked at Logan. He looked nervous. "I came to get some of my stuff," I said, "and to tell you something." "What?" Jennifer asked. I smiled. "Congratulations on your new relationship." Logan's face went white. Jennifer looked confused. "What are you talking about?" I looked at Logan again. "Want to tell her? Or should I?" Logan stood up. "Paul, do not what? Tell her the truth?" Jennifer stepped between us. "Tell me what?" I kept my eyes on Logan. "Go ahead, tell her." He did not speak. Jennifer turned to him. "Tell me what?" "Nothing," he muttered. I pulled out my phone, opened the photo Ethan had sent me that morning. Logan and Brooke at their wedding, smiled at the camera, rings on their fingers. I held it up. Jennifer stared at the screen. Her face changed. Slowly. Confusion. Then realization. Then rage. "What is this?" Logan closed his eyes. "Jennifer, what is this?" She screamed. "He got married yesterday," I said, "to a woman named Brooke. They have been together for a year." Jennifer looked at Logan, then at me, then back at Logan. "You are married?" He did not answer. "You are married?" "It is not what you think," he said quietly. "You are married." She shoved him, hard. "You told me you loved me. You said we were going to be together." "I do love you, You just what? Forgot to mention you had a wife?" "It is complicated." Jennifer laughed. Wild. Hysterical. "Complicated? You are a liar. You are a liar and a cheat and—" Her phone buzzed. She looked down at it. Then her face went even paler. "What?" I asked. She held up the phone. A text from Brooke. "She knows. His wife knows. She is filing for annulment. She is suing him for fraud." Logan sat down, put his head in his hands. Jennifer turned to me. "You did this?" I nodded. "Yeah, I did." She started crying. "You ruined everything." "No," I said. "He did." I turned and walked toward the bedroom, started packing my things. Behind me, Jennifer was screaming at Logan. He was not responding, just sitting there, silent, broken. I moved out that day, took my clothes, my tools, a few personal items, left the rest. Jennifer tried calling me for weeks, left voicemails, sent texts, begging me to talk, asking if we could work things out. I never responded. Preston handled the divorce. Jennifer did not fight it. She signed the papers within a month. I kept the house. She got her car and whatever money was left in her personal account. Logan's marriage was annulled. Brooke took him for everything she could, his truck, half his savings. She made sure everyone in town knew what he did. He tried calling me once. I did not answer. Jennifer moved back in with her parents. Claire told me she was not doing well. Not working, not going out. Just sitting in her childhood bedroom staring at the walls. Her family stopped speaking to her. Mine did too. Logan lost most of his friends. People did not want to associate with him after what happened. I heard he moved to another state, started over somewhere else. I did not care. I sold the house 6 months later. Too many memories. Bought a smaller place on the edge of town. Quiet. Peaceful. Started going to the gym more. Took up woodworking. Kept myself busy. My mom visited every Sunday. We would have dinner. Talk. She stopped asking if I was okay. Just let me be. One day I ran into Claire at the grocery store. She hugged me, said Jennifer was still struggling, still alone. I did not ask for details. Couple years passed. I started dating again. Nothing serious, Just coffee, dinners, slow. Met a woman named Fiona. She was kind, patient, did not ask too many questions. We took it one day at a time. I did not talk about Jennifer, or Logan, or what happened. I just moved forward, because that is all you can do. Jennifer never recovered from the humiliation. Her family eventually stopped taking her calls. She lost her job at the clinic after word spread about what she did. No one in town wanted to hire her. She became a cautionary tale, the woman who blew up her life at a family picnic for a man who was already married. She moved 3 states away within a year, but the damage was done. Her sister told me she lived alone in a small apartment, working part-time at a call center, still trying to understand how it all fell apart so fast. Logan fared no better. Brooke made sure the annulment was public and messy. She filed a civil suit against him for emotional distress and fraud, which he settled out of court. He lost his job after his boss heard about the scandal. His reputation was destroyed. Ethan told me Logan tried to reach out a few times, looking for forgiveness, or maybe just someone to talk to, but no one answered. He disappeared into obscurity, his name now synonymous with betrayal in every circle he once belonged to. I did not gloat, did not celebrate. I just lived, quietly, honestly. And when people asked me how I moved on so fast, I told them the truth. I did not move on fast. I just decided not to carry their weight anymore. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting people live with what they have done.